Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. The Red Wolves will put total leather to crank us up. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Warhawks offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better. But the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
He'll keep it himself. At the 45, on his way. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass, it's Blunt. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Arkansas State's offense will take the field for the first time. Take a look at our impact players for this one. What are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll run it from the gun. Really hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and
fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Pugh. Unloads to the right. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
7, ULM 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Warhawks will hustle to the line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! The special teams proving worthy of their name.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the... You don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Showing off the arms. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going up top on first down. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got his man out of the backfield.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back to throw, it's Blunt. They're working that left side. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cabrera. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Coming after him. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Warhawks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Mississippi State made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Bulldogs.
He leaves it with his back. Shows him the stiff arm.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It's complete. He's off to the races. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Child. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive. See what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Obliterates him, still on the move. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He's got his man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, when you can go win those individual games.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Arkansas State, 35. Left, 10.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Blunt. Throws for the tight end. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Warhawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
45, ULM 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Warhawks line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 2nd down coming up. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just to really eat.
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he intercepts it. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Running into the open space. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the pummeling has started.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. This offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win. Third down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
Finds his tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Back to throw, it's Blunt. And they got him for the sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass.
He's out of bounds.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And the stomping has commenced. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Minnesota delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Minneapolis for some time. And if this team's not careful, it could become a football school again like it was back in the 1930s and 40s. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He'll come out throwing on first down. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try. Hit the afterburners, kid. Gets away from one. He's got space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's Blunt. Fires it. Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Now after the incompletion, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3.
42 Spider.
They keep attacking through the air. Got it. And they'll knock him down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it out. It's set. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.